Welcome back, Bravehearts. You're listening to Heart and Courage Stories for Braveheart, where we grow stronger, wiser, and kinder together, one story at a time. I'm your host, Tammy Young, and today we're going to talk about honesty, what it means, why it matters, and how you can be someone others can count on to speak the truth. We've got two great stories today, a Vivi Adventure and a classic fable. So settle in, whether you're at the kitchen table, riding the car, or curled up with your pet or your favorite lovey, you're in the right place. So let's ride out to the ranch. It was a bright, breezy morning on the ranch. Vivi was up early, brushing Liberty's coat until it gleamed. Mia was nearby with Sprinkles, feeding her an apple slice. Andy was struggling to get Comet's saddle straight, as usual. "Are you sure you know what you're doing?" Mia asked Andy with a raised eyebrow. "Of course I do," Andy said, confidently, just before the saddle slid sideways and Comet let out a loud whinny. Everyone burst out laughing. Once the horses were ready, the trio set out to check the east pasture. Farmer Jim had told them to make sure the gate to the old orchard was latched tight, a place the sheep shouldn't go. But when they got there, the gate was wide open, and half the sheep had wandered into the orchard. "Oh no," Vivi gasped. "That's bad." Andy's eyes widened. "I thought you closed the gate yesterday." Mia shook her head. "I checked the water trough. Andy said he'd do the gate." Andy's face turned red. "Well, maybe I said I did, but I didn't." "You lied?" Vivi said, surprised. Andy looked down at the grass. "I didn't want to get in trouble." The group worked hard all afternoon getting the sheep back and fixing the gate. Later, Andy came to Vivi and Mia with a serious look. "I need to say something," he said. "I'm sorry I lied. I should have told the truth right away." Vivi put a hand on his shoulder. "Thanks, Andy. That means a lot. I trust you more now." So we're going to read Aesop's Fable, The Boy Who Cried Wolf. Now let's travel back thousands of years to a time when stories were told by firelight. This is one of Aesop's most famous fables. There once was a young shepherd boy who watched his sheep near a quiet village. He was bored. In fact, one day he thought of a clever trick. He ran down to the village yelling, "Wolf! Wolf! A wolf is chasing the sheep!" The villagers rushed up the hill to help, but there was no wolf. The boy laughed and laughed. The next day he did it again. "Wolf! Wolf!" he cried. Again the villagers came running, but there was still no wolf. Then on the third day a real wolf came. The boy screamed and shouted for help, but the villagers no longer believed him. The sheep were scattered, and the boy was left crying. The moral of the story is, if you lie even once, people may not believe you when it really matters. The truth matters. Let's take a moment to think. Have you ever told a small lie and regretted it later? How did you feel to tell the truth afterward? Why do you think people trust you more when you're honest? Being honest doesn't mean being perfect. It means doing your best to tell the truth, even when it's hard. And when you make a mistake, we can choose to tell the truth and make it right, just like Andy when he apologized for not telling the truth. Let's do a Braveheart challenge. Your mission: practice honesty in 3 small ways this week. Tell the truth promptly if you forget to do something or make a mistake. Admit it kindly and honestly, just like Andy did. Be a truth builder. Say something true and encouraging to a friend or family member to build trust. Keep a promise. If you say you'll do something, follow through. That is being truthful as well. Then write down your experience in your Brave Heart journal or draw a comic strip showing a character learning to be honest. You don't need any screens. You just need your heart, your thoughts, pencil, and paper. You can also download the printable version on heartencouragestories.com. Thanks for joining me in today's adventures and fable. Whether you live in a city or on a ranch like Vivi, honesty is something you carry in your heart wherever you go. So next time, you'll learn about responsibility with another exciting story from the ranch and a real-life hero who helped thousands of people. Until then, be kind, be true, and remember, you are a brave heart.